Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
On first and 10, here's Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a game.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
At the 38-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Raiders 0.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Raiders 0.
So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
1st and 10. At their own 30.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Carr's pass complete.
And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the former Cal Bear, it's Patrick Laird. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The one to bring him down.
It's a pickup.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Malik.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He'll drop to throw.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Hopkins, 41 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Here comes Richard on the return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Raiders take over first.
The Steelers defense getting ready here for this next possession. And so far, their game plan, whatever it's been on this side of the football, working pretty well.
And I like where you went there, the game plan. You know that they spent all week watching tape, evaluating, putting together that game plan that they thought would be effective. But there's nothing like seeing it actually work on game day. What we're seeing here, wow, what a performance by them so far.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 8 yards.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing his car on third down. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Intended for Henry.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Jenkins on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a desperation throw deep down. And got his man complete. Williams loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. This is Brown. 12 yards there and a first down.
Brown. That's good. We're up.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead now increases to 20-0.
Raiders, nothing.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
An incredibly short kick, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Steelers, and that will write a finish to this ball game. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and